Welcome to Can You Imagine What If? The channel where curiosity meets the impossible. What if the Earth stopped spinning? What if animals could talk? What if the sun disappeared? We dive into the most fascinating, mind-bending scenarios and explore the science, history, and imagination behind them. So buckle up because the world of what if is just one click away. What if the sun never set? For billions of years, the cycle of day and night has defined life on Earth. From the sleep patterns of animals to the growth of plants, the rising and setting of the sun governs countless aspects of our world. But what if the sun never set and daylight lasted perpetually? Would it be a utopia of endless productivity, or would it unravel the natural rhythms of life? To explore this question, we need to first imagine the scientific changes required for such a scenario. Perhaps the Earth stops rotating, leaving one side permanently facing the sun, similar to how the moon shows only one face to Earth. Or maybe an external factor, like a massive energy field, bathes the planet in constant sunlight. Either way, the consequences would be dramatic. A world without night would profoundly affect the planet's climate. Without rotation, one side of Earth would be in perpetual daylight, while the other would be in eternal darkness. The sunny side would likely become a blistering desert, with temperatures soaring to uninhabitable levels. Meanwhile, the dark side would plunge into freezing conditions, resembling an icy wasteland. The habitable zones might shrink to the edges where light and darkness meet, creating a narrow twilight band where life could potentially thrive. Plants, the cornerstone of life on Earth, would experience drastic changes. In constant sunlight, photosynthesis would never pause, potentially leading to overgrowth and resource depletion. However, without periods of darkness, plants adapted to cycles of light and dark might struggle to survive. Entire ecosystems dependent on nocturnal activity could collapse, as animals that rely on the cover of darkness for hunting or shelter lose their natural environment. Humans would also face profound changes. Our biological clocks, regulated by the light-dark cycle, would be thrown into chaos. Circadian rhythms, which govern our sleep, energy levels, and hormone production, rely on the alternation of day and night. In a world of perpetual daylight, insomnia and fatigue could become widespread, leading to a host of health problems. Without the restorative power of sleep, mental and physical well-being would deteriorate. Society as a whole would need to adapt. Artificial methods to simulate darkness, such as blackout curtains or enclosed sleeping pods, might become essential. Work schedules would require rethinking, as people adapt to a world without natural time markers. Some might view constant daylight as an opportunity for endless productivity, while others might struggle with the loss of rest and reflection associated with nighttime. Culturally, the absence of night could have unexpected repercussions. Nighttime has long been a source of inspiration for artists, poets, and dreamers. Would a world without sunsets, starry skies, or moonlit evenings lose some of its magic? Festivals, traditions, and stories tied to the night might fade away, replaced by new customs centered around perpetual light. Interestingly, certain places on Earth already experience prolonged daylight during parts of the year. Regions within the Arctic and Antarctic circles endure months of continuous sunlight in summer, known as the midnight sun. Residents of these areas often report difficulty sleeping and changes in mood during these periods. Their experiences offer a glimpse into what life might be like if the entire planet lived under an eternal sun. Economically, industries like energy and agriculture would undergo dramatic shifts. Solar power could thrive, with constant sunlight providing an uninterrupted energy source. However, agriculture might suffer as crops accustomed to light-dark cycles face overexposure. Farmers would need to develop new techniques to manage growth and prevent resource depletion. The natural world would also face upheaval. Oceans, lakes, and rivers rely on temperature fluctuations to drive currents and ecosystems. Without the cooling effect of night, weather patterns might destabilize, leading to more extreme storms and unpredictable climates. Species that depend on migratory patterns, guided by seasonal light changes, could struggle to adapt, threatening biodiversity. From a psychological perspective, the absence of night could amplify the pressure to stay active and productive. Nighttime often provides a sense of closure to the day, a time to relax and recharge. Without it, society might develop an unhealthy obsession with constant activity, leading to burnout and stress. On the other hand, some might find ways to embrace the change, creating new routines and finding balance in a world of endless light. In science fiction, the concept of a world without night often symbolizes either utopia or dystopia. Films and novels explore how constant light could represent progress and enlightenment, or oppression and control. These stories remind us that balance is key to human and ecological well-being. If the sun never set, humanity would need to rethink its relationship with time, rest, and the natural world. While perpetual daylight might bring certain benefits, such as unlimited solar energy and enhanced visibility, it could also disrupt the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. This hypothetical scenario challenges us to appreciate the intricate systems that make our planet so uniquely suited for life. Thanks for exploring the impossible with us. If you loved today's What If scenario, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure into the unknown. Have a what if question of your own? Drop it in the comments. We just might feature it in our next video. Until next time, keep imagining the impossible.